Hi Virgo, Happy New Year. We made it through 25. Happy 2026. This is your monthly overview reading. Please, if you get anything out of this, please click like, please leave a comment, even if it's just an emoji, share it out, subscribe to the channel. Anything that you can do, any interaction would really help the channel to grow and would really help the YouTube algorithm. And I'd be most grateful if you could please help. But let's get into your message today. We've got Diana Cooper's Archangel Oracle cards, and then we'll use some Animal Spirit Oracles and some Tarot. And then at the end, I've got some themes here that I've researched for Virgo for the month going forward. So we'll see how that gels with the reading. Let's get into it. What can we tell Virgo for January 2026? Oh, I can't even pronounce this properly. It came out once before. Archangel Bohokpi. Someone please try and break that down and tell me how to pronounce that, please. Hockby, maybe the B is silent. Anyway, it says, it's time to fly. Listen to your intuition. And look at all of those beautiful birds being very connected to nature. That's very much a Virgo thing. All right, for Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising, what have we got? For January 26, we've got a Knight of Cups. We've got the Sun. Oh, if I can get that on the table there. Got the Sun. We have a Knight of Swords. And we have a Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have a Three of Cups. Beautiful. If you are looking for love, Virgo, this is here. There is some emotional, could even be romantic offer that is riding into your life. It's got the potential to see you feeling very, very happy. It's a joyful time in life. You feel the warmth on your soul again. You've got a really successful beginning of something here. You've got the Knight of Swords rushing in. This is something where you can take quick action. You've got your wit is really on point. Communication could be quite fast. And at the end, we have another Swords. We have a Queen. This Queen of Swords, she's been through it. And for most of the Virgos that I know, that, you know, 2025 was really, really hard for everybody. But a lot of the Virgos that I know really went through it as well. So this Queen represents coming through the other side. She has gone through that stage where, you know, she's loved and lost type of energy. And she's now willing to offer herself up again. But she's doing it from a place of truth and clarity. She can clearly see where she's going. So no one can pull the wool over her eyes this time. The overarching energy is a very social one. There are groups of people around you. You could be joining new groups here. You could be celebrating with friends. I mean, it is the start of the year, so if you haven't caught up with everybody, that could just plainly represent that. But there are supportive people around you. These are the kinds of people who have your back. They are celebrating with you, and they're on your side. Let's get an animal oracle here. What are we going to have for Virgo for January? That's too many. We have Owl Spirit. You see clearly now. Well, that's very much that Queen of Swords. 43 could be significant if some of you are seeing that. Little Queen Owl with her crown on there. I feel that one of the things that, Virgo, you may have been through, especially last year, is a feeling of being in the dark, a feeling of not being able to see things clearly. A lot of moon energy going on. I feel that there are a lot of moving pieces for you. Things were shifting around, but at the time it was quite hard to see which way certain things were going to turn out. That has passed. It's time for you to fly. It's time for you see where you're going. You're as free as a bird now. With beautiful offers coming in, the sun is radiating everything here. So it sort of doubles all of the positivity on these cards. Let's get some more tarot. For Virgo for 2026. How good is that? There in those waters there, that's 25 and here's 2026. It is such a different vibe. You are coming out of the turbulence and into the clear, smoother, calmer waters. There could be some things that are still you may be thinking about or still mulling over. But nonetheless, you can see there's a breakthrough and you are moving on and out of this. The light is there at the end of the tunnel. There's the light. What a ride. The sun. It's with the sun for January for Virgo. How many is that? Is that 2? Yep. Okay. We've got the Hanged Man in reverse and the Knight of Swords again. This to me represents your change in perspective. This to me represents, if it was still this way, I'd be saying, well, you could need to put the brakes on and you're sort of waiting for that next move to be lit up. You're waiting for that enlightenment, but it's come out reversed, which means the brakes are off. You have the enlightenment. It's right under the sun. It's come out with this. So that's great. Now you can take immediate action. You are off and racing. It kind of feels like you've come out of delay mode. And pardon me, you're like a horse at a gate now. You're off. And it's touching tips with this other knight here. So it continues on the flow, the momentum. Things are starting to speed up for you now with truth, with clarity. Communication seems clear, like it's clearing up. You got another bonus. 3 of Wands with an 8 of Swords. This is what you're yeah. So it's your time to fly. It's your time to move forward. You have sent desires out. You've made decisions. I feel that you've done that last year, and now you are waiting for the results, for the physical to show up. They are here, and it frees you. Oh, itchy. There you go. Itchy palm. Is that could be a sign. It frees you, and it's going to happen a heck of a lot quicker than you thought it would. It's with the Queen of Swords for Virgo for January 2026. Drop them. That one jumped. The 4 of Wands. There are announcements. There could be a move to a new home. There could be a new baby on the way if you're of that age. Grandbabies. Something, it could be buying. Did I say buying a new home? Bottom of the deck is the 7 of Wands. Seeing clearly the steps that you are going to put in place to have something positive in place. So if it was new home, you clearly see the directions that you need, the details that you need to put in. Could be that other people are celebrating and announcing things that has an impact on you, that helps you going forward, being open to receiving. Yeah, all right, let's keep going. And then the overarching energy here is a Seven of Wands. And I believe that this has shown up because of your actions and your determination to not let last year beat you, or the scenarios and the situations that happened to you, around you, your family, your friends, whatever was going on. You've put the work in to hold your ground. You held it, and here you are now celebrating. You've got this new, you are moving on. You clearly see that it's your time to fly. Bird spirit. Birds are a message. Today when I was hanging out my washing, I had this tiny little bird. It was quite odd. It came and it sat on our kids' swing set, and it wasn't frightened. It was only tiny. It was just a small thing. It would have been a starling or something like that. But its behavior was odd. And then it flew to the trampoline, and it didn't want to leave, but it wasn't. And I had 2 cats outside at the time. It was bizarre. So you could be receiving bird messages. You could be having visits from spirit, from your loved ones on the other side, telling you and encouraging you to keep going. So the main messages I'm getting here are that you've got supportive people around you. The sun has come out. It's a joyous, happy time. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel now, and you are moving yourself forward. And there is quite a lot of speed and communication about to happen for you that's going to help this situation. Now, the themes that I have for you, Virgo, is I've broken them down into weeks, but time is fluid. So, this could happen sort of at any time for you. So take it as it resonates, but this is what I have. The first week is a significant relationship could require some gentle communication this week. It's an abundant time for new connections, joining new groups, friend circles, etc. So there you go. That could be what's coming in. There could be an offer to go and join something new or start a new creative project. And that sees you moving on, and it shifts your energy the more that you go into that. There's week 2, creative energy is high, and creative projects could open you up to new opportunities. So it could be that you make money from something new. It could be that you are moving house and all of a sudden an opportunity comes up out of that move in some way that's going to be lucrative. New circumstances in personal life may be worth contemplating. So if maybe a move is something that you are contemplating, or a new course or something that opens up a new line of work for you, it may be worth taking those moments, because that's on the second week here, and you've got the sun out. Delays are over. The brakes are off. So you can do that. Digging deeper, having a bit more curiosity. Week 3 is try to stay grounded in communications. Energy for a new start with someone special or family could unfold, which is new decisions, things happening quickly. If you were waiting for a ship to come in, it's coming in with the wind. It's coming in quick. It's going to see you freed here. Those trapped emotions or any sort of stuckness that you've been feeling, just quite quickly, shing shing, he's coming in to cut her free. What's there? And it says surprises in career and finance, where that could also be what that shing shing is. It's cutting you free, and you've got new things to look forward to, new things coming in on the horizon. 4, okay, keep going. Romance. 4, romance is hot and heavy if you're looking for it. If you're already with somebody, then that's going to have the next level kind of effect. It's a very creative time for Virgos, and you could attract new love interests and attention. It's a very social end to the month, and you have this here. So there you are, attracting new things. You're ready, you're seeing clearly what you will and you won't put up with, and you are celebrating something here. So something new is unfolding. You do have people around you here, which I think goes back to those new groups, those new friends groups. It could be socializing. I think it says there, yeah, a very social end to the month. So that's there as well. As you meet new people going forward, listening to your intuition, draw the boundaries when you need to, because the more that you can set those right at the start, people get to know you from that angle, you know, and it's not so disruptive. I hope that makes sense. Okay, well, that is your reading for January. I hope that some of it resonated. Please leave a comment, let me know what's going on, how you got through 2025. Was it hard? Was it easy? What happened? Or just leave an emoji, anything that you could do to help. Please share it out if you found any value in this to another Virgo, and I will be back on again soon. Thanks. Bye.